Hello, my friends. Happy December. I am really excited to be here with you. So before I get going, just really quick, the last couple of months I sort of pre-laid out the cards and then flipped them when we got here, hoping to save you some time, but I did not find that that happened. So I'm going to go back to the old way of shuffling while I'm here with you, and let's see how it goes, right? Hopefully it won't take even longer yet. But yeah, so while uh while we talk for a second, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. But yeah, I just want to recap November a little bit, my friends. We were promised a little bit of shadow work for November, and I know that mistress really promised deliver. Wondering how you're doing. Did you find that you had some shadow work come up in November? Were you being asked to maybe heal some old stories, triggers, things like that? I know that this year in general has been a big transformation year for me, which, is not always comfy. And November brought just a lot more of that for me. Um, Depending on how you're doing, you know, might be a little bit different for you. So, yeah, feel free to communicate that with me. I'd love to know how everybody's doing. Um, so that's why I'm really excited to be here for December. I keep getting a lot of messages about things clearing up, abundance coming in, right? All the work that we've been doing paying off. So I'm super excited to see what December says, okay, and what December brings. And quite honestly, I'm a little gobsmacked that we're already in December. I feel like it was just January, but okay. But okay. So, as always, we're going to ask to be guided to receive, understand, and remember any messages for our highest good, surrender what no longer serves us, and have the wisdom and clarity to discern which is which. Giving thanks. Oop, and there's some right there. And we're gonna, okay. All right. So we have got Judgment and Nine of Cups. Just Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so these are going to be all of our overalls and Justice. Okay. So here's our overalls. We've got Judgment. We've got the Nine of Cups. Yes. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, the Five of Cups and some Justice. Okay. Looks like a little bit of a mixed bag here. Making some choices. That word discernment is coming up again. Um, Release, we might, and I feel like a couple months ago, we were doing a lot of that, letting go of maybe some of the extra that was taking up a lot of our energy. And December maybe bringing more of that. Now, let's be real, December tends to be a pretty heavy month with like every holiday going on at the same time. And, there's a lot of obligations and things. And so that's probably a really good idea, is to constantly be evaluating and reevaluating your energy and where you're spending it, where you want to be intentional. Um, you don't have to do all the things, and you know that, right? You know that. But yet somehow we often get caught up. We get caught up where we are feeling like we've got to do all the things despite knowing we don't need to, you know? And so reevaluate is what I'm hearing. Like reevaluate is the word, like just keep reevaluating. Go back and check in, check in, check in. Does this really need to be purchased? Maybe we're reevaluating with the finances. Like we don't need to buy all the things, right? Yeah, it's nice, it's cute, but you know what? maybe it's some work right now. Maybe just the energy I'm pouring out needs some work right now, right? So reevaluating, discerning what it is you're spending your time on. Nine of Cups is bringing us some wonderful, joyous celebration there. Um, and that's it, in that state of joyful abundance. I know a lot of, and I'm thinking here, a lot of the seeds that I've been being asked to plant is, you know, double check that mindset, lady. Okay. Are you getting caught up in lack and fear and being pulled out of joy and abundance? Okay. Well, it happens. It's okay. Reevaluate it and get back over here into that joy and abundance, right? And again, same thing with time, with energy, with money, with people, with, all of the things, like just reevaluate more, more, more. Okay. Five of Cups is showing me a little bit of a breakdown. Not quite sure where that's going to be. And I think we'll get a little more information on that as we move into our categories here. And Justice. So finding some balance, harmony, tipping the scales. One thing I think that needs to be said right now is that balance may look different on any given day. Okay? I'm going to say that one again. Balance will look different on any given day. And I can go into the whole spiel about, men have a 24-hour hormone cycle reset. So they go through all the phases in one day, in 24 hours. Women have a 30-day hormone cycle reset. Okay. So you have a week of each energy, right? Knowing where you are within your inner season, knowing where you are in your season of love, of work, of right, knowing where you are within your season in your body, knowing where you are, period, right? And being in alignment with that, giving yourself that grace with that, because, at certain points, you're going to be real high energy and go. And at other points, you're going to need to pull back. You're going to want to pull back and relax. Because remember, without that pulling back and relaxing, you don't get the full benefit of the joy. All right. So stay in alignment with you. And, if you ever want some guidance on the inner seasons, please reach out. I have a whole thing on it. Okay. I can send it out to you. All right. So let's look at um, love and relationships here. And again, I say this all the time. And actually, I did not say at the beginning, this is a general reading, right? So take what resonates, of course. I do find that even if there's certain parts that don't maybe resonate, there's always nuggets of wisdom to be found in here. So let's go for that. Okay. We have Two of Wands going on for love and relationship. So we're just taking a little movement forward. I want a little more on that. Okay. Five of Wands and Queen of Swords. All right. Interesting. All right. So you're getting into a place of power as far as your thoughts, as far as your beliefs, perhaps letting go of some old triggers and struggles and finding your inner strength, your inner power. Okay. But it looks like there may be a little breakdown along the way. And we saw that up here too, right? A little bit of breakdown, like you kind of get started, there's a little breakdown, but that breakdown always leads to the breakthrough. Okay. So, yeah. And we'll get to the oracle in a sec to get some more information on that. So let me just get these over here. All right. Passion and purpose. Again, passion and purpose is going to be how you show up in this world, what you are here to share with the world, how you get fulfillment being connected to your heart and doing what you love. Okay. Oh, we have some Eight of Pentacles. Nice. You know, grounded abundance is what I hear there. Grounded abundance. There's no need to chase the coin. You've done the work, okay? It's chasing you. It's chasing you. Stop and let it catch you. Okay? And that's it. Like that's all I'm going to say on that until I get to the oracle card. Spirituality and growth. Oh, okay. We're coming to the end of a cycle. And I feel like that was November. Okay. November was, like I said, sort of delving into the shadows. It shouldn't have been a big dark night of the soul type of thing, but it was work. Okay. You probably had some work to do, some personal work to do. Now you get to the end of that cycle and we get to the rebirth. Kind of fun actually, because I actually always say that the true new year actually happens in the fall. Okay. uh but it looks like this year we may actually have a new cycle beginning with the beginning of the year, so that's kind of fun and exciting, right? All right, let's see what our oracles say on each of these. So again, love and relationships can be anyone. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. I typically find it's whoever's renting space in the front of your mind. Oh, we have. Okay. 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 Interesting stuff here. All right. Interesting stuff. So, what's really funny is as I do this, um, one of our energy updates that just came out in our group, Oh Shift Here We Grow, was about things seeming a little bit unclear. It might feel like it's unclear, but it's not. It's shifting. And that's kind of what this card is saying. It's like, okay, you've sort of come to the end of this path. It looks like the path ended. Like, it's like, where do I go? It's not that it's not clear. It's not that there's not a path. It's just you're not quite seeing it yet because it's still shifting. It's still moving. Okay. That's where you are here. And that was that, right? And like I said, that's that breakdown, right? We kind of get started on that path. We have a little bit of a breakdown here, but then we get to our reward. All right. That's what's happening here. We've got the symbols, the sun, that eye of protection, right? All kinds of protection. Okay. You are protected. You are being guided. You are getting to your sun, right? To where everything opens up. But it's uncomfortable. I mean, that's it. Just to be frank, it's a little uncomfortable right now. And you know how much we love being uncomfortable. Be patient. Be patient, my love. Your rewards are coming. Things are working out. They are happening as they should to grow you into the person that you're meant to be next. Okay. We're always shifting and growing, right? You're growing into your next version right now. And it's usually through relationships that we do that, whether it be romantic, work, friend, family, right? You know, if it's up to us, we can do all the self growth and do all the work on ourselves and do all the things and live in a bubble and everything's hunky dory. But when we introduce other people and we can't control them, that's where the real challenge shows up. That's what's happening here. Okay. That's what's happening here. Learning to embrace what you can control, which is you. Learning to flow and have that unconditional acceptance of others, and to not get stuck in your assumptions, but to see things for what they really are. Remove the veil. Okay? All right. You got this. I know I needed to pull some extra ones on this one. I feel like this might be a big area in your life this month. Okay? Ocean of eternal love. So this is in our passion and purpose, right? Where I said we have this you know, grounded abundance. The coin is coming to you. No need to chase it. This is that healing fertility. Hello, we like to hear about that when it comes to abundance, right? You're finding your way. Please don't make success hard. That's an old paradigm. It doesn't need to be hard. Because here's the thing. We used to be told that we had to do the hard work because we weren't being told to follow our heart. But as soon as you started following your heart, that paradigm went away. You don't need to make it hard to earn your success. It feels easy. Now, for somebody else, walking your path would be very hard. Okay? Because that's not their path. It's they have their own. And that's the thing. For so many years, we've been told to follow other people's paths, and that's why it was hard. Connect to your heart, and you're following your path, right? And here you are, rounded, abundant, feeling good, healing, fertility, creativity. It's all coming in, okay? This unconditional love, and it feels good and it feels easy, which doesn't mean you don't deserve it. It means you're in alignment. All right. Congratulations. All right. And in our transformation, or our spirituality and growth, which is transformation, yeah, we have the moonlight. Travel, romance, and potential. And quite honestly, I think a lot of this is coming back over here. And this happened a couple months ago too. Interesting. It's a cycle. I feel like it was August or September. Okay. Where spirituality and growth was very much linked to our love and relationships. And that's sort of the insight I'm getting again, because like I said, this is going to be a big area of work for you this month. Kind of give yourself that same advice, connect to the heart and let it flow, right? But yeah, this moonlight, romance, potential, okay? Um, we have the the longer nights now. Snuggle up. you know, Snuggle up, and it doesn't have to be with anybody else. It can be with yourself. Romance, giving yourself a night in and just indulge yourself and take care of you. And the more you take care of you, the better you show up in these areas, right? And the better the outlook. All right, real quick, let's see what our guides have to say. I know I've been talking a minute. Oh, let's see. Jeez Louise, they have a lot to say. Pleasure. Tap into pleasure. Priorities. This is going back to that discernment, right? You don't have to do it all. Please don't do it all. Kick out what isn't a priority. Just be in touch with your priorities. New life. Yeah, we have this transformation coming, new life, new beginning. I know the death card, people are like, oh, but no, honestly, the death card is really exciting. It means an old cycle is coming to an end. Congratulations. That is great news. Great news, especially if you have been doing the work, if you were delving into those shadows, right? This is why I love to do this stuff. Because you know what? Yeah, sometimes it's heavy, but when that comes up, you're like, oh, yeah, I remember her talking about this, right? And I have the tools. I'm prepared. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's go. Shadow, a little bit more shadow. Yeah, makes sense, right? And I think that's coming up in here, leading us here. Okay, these two are very connected this month again. Psychic awareness. Yeah, listen to yourself, your intuition. Okay, listen to the messages that you see, that you hear. You know, what are the chances of coincidences? 100%. Pay attention. Okay. Unconditional love. Yeah. Right. Just what I was talking about. Unconditional love for yourself as well as others. Right. Remember, don't make assumptions. And that grace again for yourself as well as others. Love it. I'm going to just grab a couple tea cards or tea fortune. Okay. We have the butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah, for sure. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Yeah, back to relationships, right? The pail, time to get out of a situation. I think that's the end of that cycle, whatever it is. Sometimes the situation is external. Most of the time it's internal. Perspective, remove the veil, accept personal responsibility. Yeah, I know that's a bitter pill, but you can do it. We all have to do it. Victory. Yes, please. Thank you. Victory. Pig. Beware of greed. Interesting. Okay. The dog. Protection from a powerful friend. And we had some protection show up somewhere else. And coins. Money will be coming to you. Yeah. That's what we saw in the passion and purpose. And so as always, I like to, or almost always, I like to end it off with a Rumi card because they are so lovely and beautiful and tend to summarize everything that I've just said in a much more poetic way. And there it is. Okay. I just always like to appreciate these gorgeous photos. Okay. Or illustrations. The lion and the deer. Oh, this is a new one, I think. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. And that's the Rumi quote. Your guidance is there is no need to fear making a mistake. If you fall into arrogance, the divine shall roar magnificently to shift your perspective. If you underestimate yourself, the divine will encourage you to rise. Whatever is needed to keep you true is what you are given. Yeah. Well, I think that pretty much nailed it. Okay. All right. If you would like ongoing support, check out in the comment or in the description box. You know, I always put information for Oh Shift Here We Grow. That's where first of all, you get early access to all these readings, as well as weekly energy updates and daily affirmations based on the energy of the day to give you guidance and support, keep you high vibe, right? Keep you in that best version of you. And yeah, it's a wonderful support. I subscribe to it myself, right? Because I channel this stuff and I benefit as well. So love it. And it is there for you if you would like that support. Yeah, I can't say enough about it. The people in the community seem to love it. They're always saying that the affirmations, the energy updates just hit right on target for them. So that's what I've got for you. I'm really excited to check back with you in January. I cannot wait to hear how things are going for you. You know, please share in the comments. I always find that when you put it out there to the universe, it just it just puts, it spreads it that much further. It makes it that much more likely to come for you. So what kind of new beginnings are you working towards in the new year? All right. I see you. I love you. I believe in you. Bye.